We had a pretty eventful night last night. We got a hike in. I think we got back and finally in bed at 5:30 this morning. We got 3 hours of sleep, and we hung out for a couple hours. We got 2 hides, your bear's full meat, and then 2 quarters for each of ours. So it's gonna be another heavy load coming back out today. Then we gotta haul it back to base camp and get out of here. And it got chilled down pretty good last night. The meat's really cold, and where we hung it, it's a what do you call it? Geothermal corridor. It's cold. It's cold. It's shady.
So last night's hike in the dark with heavy packs among boulder fields and cliffs, not so fun. Today we're gonna do a little Lewis and Clark exploratory adventure. We're strategizing.
Here, we'll see if anything shoots up, and if not, we're gonna climb up and over and sweat.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Water.
I'm looking forward to water.
Secret sauce to get up the mountain, I see.
It helps. At this point, I'll take what I can get. Ryan has some, don't let him fool you. He's got something in that bottle that makes him Superman.
CBD. It's just CBD powder.
I need some of that CBD.
Taste just doesn't feel right, Brian. I'm not getting anywhere. It's not natural.
I think he just called us slow.
Baby, I'm still here. 6-7 days in. 40-mile days. Still here. Still here. Take that, Lampers.
We ran across this last night. You can see like there's trails coming into these big wallows. There's just big pools like an elk wallow. There's bear pads like all around it. You can see there's no elk in here right now, hardly. No elk tracks, all bear. They've got these trees they're rubbing up against. They're all muddy from rolling around in this and then rubbing the trees, but nice cool spot these hot days. This is a bear swimming pool right here is what it is. See all the dirt, mud.
So like all bear height.
Rubbing.
Smells like bear. We just got back. It looks like it's in good shape, man. Nothing wrong with it. Let me see that thing.
So the hike in here it's hot, but it was a heck of a lot easier than what we did getting out of here last night. This thing is got just an absolute beautiful brown chocolate coat to it. His face is a little bit rubbed, I guess, or gray. Missing some hair up there, but just the prettiest coat. Big old pads on him. Couldn't be happier with the way this turned out. Just a great looking bear. I love seeing these chocolates up on the hill. It's just awesome. They kind of look red. They have that red tint to them, but he's not a cinnamon. He's a true chocolate. We'll get this back to camp probably hour and a half. Hang it up.
Jeff's bear, calling him Gorilla. Gorilla died literally 70 yards from Ryan's bear. Shot him near the top, and they rolled all the way to the bottom. Mine got stuck under a tree up high, so we had to go up and get him last night. Chocolate Thunder is big. There's no question. But I gotta wonder if Gorilla isn't bigger. I'm pretty sure he was the boss over the elk kill, looked like. Get him in the bag already? Got him on the outside of your bag.
Yeah, legitimately will not go on my bag. Well, we just got back in. Meat's good, hide's good. We're loading her up. I tried to fit her inside the 3500, but I probably should have brought the 5500. My bear will not fit into that bag. Like I couldn't shove it in. Trying to do it by myself didn't help, but just looking at it, 2 + 2 does not equal 5. So I got 2 quarters of meat over there that I'm gonna try and squeeze in and haul them out. We're in Idaho, and Idaho does not require you to pack the bear meat out. You gotta take the skull out. You gotta take evidence of sex on the hide. These big high mountain bears, they're not eating fish, they're just foraging. My family, my girls, it's one of our favorite meats that we have in the freezer. We pack all the meat out on these bears, and These spring bears are really good. We ate some over a campfire the other day, but bear meat's high priority, and that's a big reason why we take 2 bears. We got a lot of meat to put in the freezer, so I couldn't even imagine leaving bear meat back here at all. No, I think that's your body weight, bud.
Good luck, Jeff. Easy.
Easy? You can do jumping jacks.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's pretending like his pack's heavy. I'm gonna run out of battery by the time you put that pack on.
I'd say it's heavy. It's good.
Made that look easy.
It's good. I'm not doing jumping jacks like you. That's not a good idea.
All right, let's march on.
Yeah, march.
Ryan says my hat's kind of gross and it's gotten worse by the day and I should wash it.
Get that right.
Evidently, Lamper's head doesn't sweat or his luscious hair soaks it up, which I do not have. So yeah, it's gross. The hat's starting to stick to my head. Oh, that's gonna feel good. Woo! You're jealous of my hat, aren't you? It's deceptive though. I've done this before. And you think it's clean. As soon as it dries, all the salt is still there. The salt's stuck. Oh well.
So we just got the last load here to our little kind of a base camp. Got the hides out, all the meat back here. It's hot, so we're keeping everything cool in the shade. Now we got to run back to our main base camp, get a bunch of meat back there. So got the hides laid out, just trying to keep them cool this whole time while we're here. Oh wow, like chiseled in places.
It's like hog teeth where they grind each other.
It's this.
Chomping them away.
Yeah, look at that. Crazy teeth.
He's missing front teeth. Or it's just
It's
grind out. Oh, there. Yeah. Salvaged his white V patch.
Let me film you.
Well, if you want to see somebody fall.
Just don't push me off. Spot's a little sketchy. Very sketchy. Boots are good though. And I'm like a gymnast slash ballerina. Jeez. This sucks. This is straight up. All right, just before dark. How long was this little hike?
I don't know how long that took us. Maybe an hour?
How distance? It's only
3/4 of a mile. One more load?
one more load tomorrow.
We can do it now. Probably won't though.
That's Ryan's
That's a hard
idea of
day,
fun. Not mine.
Not mine either.
Yeah, I gotta eat this hide out of my pack.
It's the most I've seen you move in your sleep there, Ryan. As you can see, Ryan's
Grass and fur boughs.
What I really want to do is lay my bare rug down and lay on that, but too many ticks, man.
That would do. Very stealthy hunter. Just got out of bed. We got one hike to do early before the sun comes up and it gets hot. Yesterday we had to hike across the ledges with all our crap in the blazing heat. We're gonna avoid that today. I'm gonna need a little pick-me-up this morning, like something with a stimulant in it. A painkiller would be good too, but I don't have any of those, so
you need like Ignite, Blaze, Cold Brew, all in one.
All in one. And didn't you say something about cocaine yesterday?
For the record.
For the record, that's a joke.
Drug-free.
That's a joke.
They're drug-free.
Except for all that CBD,
That's right.
which we feel like we've been taken advantage of. He has this performance-enhancing drug. You and I,
PEDs.
El Natural. My hands are a little stiff today. I think it's days of no CBD because Mr.
The Hall of Fame doesn't allow CBD. So
That's right. You're disqualified. All your achievements, they only half count. We got some meat over here. They got a little fly blow on them yesterday. We're trying to get the blow off. We didn't have flies this whole trip, and all of a sudden, just yesterday, flies got the better of us. The hide's warmed up quite a bit. The bear fat that sticks to the hide gets a little sunshine, and it just gets hot. That's not bad. Much better than yesterday, but I'm a little frustrated. It's not as cold in here as you would think. Ryan's got his bear there. Got a bear out there. Got a bear up here. Bags of meat everywhere. We're rolling up on our meat here. After we had breakfast, sat around a little bit. We got started on our hike. It's nice and cool. It's our last pack out, boys. Beat, Jeff, tired. That hike over here with an empty pack was harder than it should have been. Yes, I think I'm gonna do a Yeti too. Yeti and Ignite, can you put those two together? That's when you know you're in pain. Strawberry cheese, I'm gonna eat it all before we leave. It's down to the wire. Load up our last bit of meat. So what's funny is my bear, all 4 quarters weigh about the same as 2 quarters. My whole bear weighs the same as just a butt and shoulder of yours. Your bear's massive, man. Ever since we named that one Chocolate Thunder, I've had AC/DC Thunderstruck stuck in my head. And as we hike in on him, the song's going through my head as we're coming up, Thunder, as we're like getting closer. And then when Lampers took a beat on him, I'm like, Thunder! And he shot him. It was pretty legit. What a trip, boys. We're heading out. It's our last trek. All the meat, all the hides. Just got to scale the cliff edge over here. Back to camp in the blazing sun. Relax for a little bit before we make our final exit from the mountains. Yep, I think we're about a mile through a nasty spot, and then we're back. We still have a lot of work ahead of us, but for some reason I feel like we're done when we get past this last bit.
Yeah, I think so.
For the most part.
I want to get through that one chute without falling or slipping.
That one chute you could die, and Ryan's trying to do this last hike because he's so cheap, and a pair of boots that have no tread left.
They're so comfortable, Brian.
Look at this Laponia.
Crispy. But there's just nothing there. I slide a lot, but they're like slippers.
There's nothing, dude.
No.
There's nothing. And you're gonna go scale a cliff in slippers.
I just got to get past it one more time. Mine got a good year on them. You got some tread. Yeah. Mine are about the same.
Yeah.
Ready.
I'll get the camera out because if you do fall, it's gonna make some great video.
We'll just dedicate the hunt to whoever.
Yeah, we'll be like, this hunt was dedicated to Ryan Lampers. He is survived by a wife and 2 children. It's 2, right? Just making sure. 2 daughters. I thought it was right. I was worried there for a minute. I was talking about 2 kids and he had snuck one in there I didn't know about. Then you feel like a heel. Yeah, if you go down here, it's not good.
That was a bummer. My turn.
This is the face of pure enjoyment, of love of the outdoors and heavy packs and providing. XO in the wild.
So wild.
Why does Ryan make it look so easy?
CBD. That's it. It's the only difference between him and I. Drugs.
I like that theory. Makes me feel more manly. These manly steps I'm taking, just eating up the ground. Sometimes I impress myself, Jeff. Just rolling up on camp. Our final meat load.
Not bad.
Is it cool back in here? Seems like there's a better breeze by the tents.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. It's not cold like it was over there, but all the meat's like cold.
You think it's just good to hang it here then?
Yeah, I think so. All right, so if we do it right, you know, we can get this meat to last for a week. And it's hot out. We've just been having it hang over a creek. As long as you keep it cool, keep it kind of any kind of a breeze, any kind of a windy spot where it just keeps it fairly cool. Even if you get this rind on there, you know, 7-8 days later, you can just get that rind off and cook it up. You lose very little. I think this has been hanging for 5 days. And look at it, it's just perfect. On this trip, we ended up shooting 5 bears, 2 of which were just riddled with fat. We actually have 2 that were just like this, which is pretty unique. They're only eating grass right now, so this is unusual. I'm excited to try this. And right now I'm taking, there's a little bit of a rind on there from the heat, but it's been hanging in a cool spot. Not much of a rind. We left a pretty good amount of fat on here, which is awesome. I like the bear fat. What I do, like usually in my fall bears, I take this and I'll render as much down as I can in the cooker, and then I'll freeze some. If I can't get to it right away, I'll just take this fat, throw it in a freezer bag, toss it in the freezer. I take this fat, I'm gonna render it down in the jet boil a little bit, get a nice 1/2 inch of grease going on in the bottom. I'm gonna cube up this piece of bear meat, little pieces, little nuggets, and then I'm gonna fry the bear meat.
Ooh, Jeff's stepping it up, Ryan.
Johnny's pepper. Kind of roll around. My hands I haven't washed in a week. Tastes the same with pepper.
So tender. You just cook the crap out of red meat and it just melts in your mouth.
It's good, right?
It's so tender. That's why I like bear.
I know. It's like you can't overcook it. It's hard to. You're enough to get out of here.
Oh yeah. I'm ready to get out of here, and I'm gonna miss these guys, like my brothers. The body is going to thank me though. After I'm at home eating hamburgers and fries, it's getting a little sleep. How much weight do you think you lost?
Too much. We're gonna pile all this meat, we got a ton of it, into a freezer here, this local store. He's gonna wheel a cart out here. People are super cool. And we're gonna load all this meat and get a little freeze to it before we make the trek home. Be perfect. Get the hides in there. Yeah, buddy. All for a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, buying him a pack of cigarettes.
Usually put that tag on it between the toes. Now we don't need the paper tags anymore. Except he said we need the paper tag for the meat to show that you legally took it, even though you don't have to legally have the meat. Look at these 2 hides though, side by side, you know. It's black and blonde. Cool. Hey folks, I hope you guys enjoyed that gritty film. This YouTube channel is exclusively hunt films. There's no other content published here. So if you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a gritty film production. And if you want to see more behind the scenes gear discussions and other podcast content, check out our other YouTube channel, Gritty Gear and Podcast. And for gritty discounts, events, and merch, check out our website at briancall.com.